Well, Dr. Andrei Aleinikov is an amazing man. His life is like a movie. 10 years ago, he was a Russian colonel thinking outside the box, and it brought him to America with his family. He became an American citizen just last year, and he teaches people at colleges and corporations how to wake up the creative spirit. He's received all kinds of honors for his groundbreaking work, and he's written this terrific book, MegaCreativity. Please welcome Dr. Andy. What an interesting subject this. We are so thrilled to talk to you.
Which one, Colonel or creativity?
Well, we like them all.
Okay.
Now, you say anybody can be creative.
Yes.
You know, and you don't have to be brilliant, because I have one maybe brain cell left that's gasping for breath. But even I can be creative?
Yes, everyone can be creative. More than that, we are all born in the divine image. So if God is creator, like with a capital letter, then we are creative too. So we are creators of our life, of our environment, of everything.
You say in your book that I can think like a genius in using 5 principles or 5 steps. Will you share those with us?
Yeah, and it's pretty simple. Like
that's good.
Yeah,
that's very good. Very good.
That is very simple. For example, the first principle, there are 5 laws on mega-creativity. The first one is quitting, which is do more than you're asked for.
Do more than you're asked
So the teacher says do 5 problems or make 5 problems, and you make 6 or 7 or 20. And what would the teacher think? That you are brilliant. Somebody says make this task or this task, and you make more. That's number 1, quitting. So you quitting and you do more. The second one is why not every not. It means every time you hear no or not in somebody's speech, you automatically ask yourself, why not? Like somebody says, it's not possible.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
Why not?
Say it.
Why not?
Say it. I like it when you say it. Like somebody says, it's not doable.
Why not?
Very good. And so that's what we teach. We teach kids
good.
and
We got that.
to say, why not?
Well, why not?
That's very good.
Okay, aggressive about it now, yeah.
And there are 5 steps. The third one will be there are 2 different versions. Make up 1 million or go for 1 million if you want. Never stop on 1 or 2 or 5 even variants. Go for many decisions. That's why it's called mega creativity. And normally people cannot believe this because mega means 1 million, like megawatt, megahertz. Mega means 1 million, and we show that people can be 1 million times more creative than they are.
By just opening up their mind more for the possibilities that are out there?
And there are special methods and techniques for that.
To do that, yeah, to open up our
That's
mind.
why it's the third one, go for 1 million, and the fourth one will be mega value people. It means nothing is more important than people, not a process, not a profit, nothing. People. And the fifth one will be mega innovate. It means produce millions of innovations for people to follow and to consider you a genius after that.
It's really opening up all those creative juices.
You already feel creative?
Yes, I do. Now give me some exercises that can help me to think outside the box.
Okay. Let me ask you to invent a chair, for example. And the first thing that comes to your mind is it must be soft, it must be bigger, and millions of people will think about the same. And it's
what
not
we already know to
exactly.
be true.
And it's not very creative. But if I ask you to think about cabbage first, what are the characteristics of cabbage?
Well, it has
Gives me gas.
Okay. What else? Go ahead.
Well,
okay, it has leaves.
It has leaves. So now make a chair made of leaves. What will it be? Or what will be the chair that gives you gas?
Yeah, well, that
Or
was...
takes your gas? Who knows? I don't know.
How did she get it to this low level?
Why didn't I think of that?
So, but when you think about cabbage, there are parameters and characteristics like leaves. Now try it to make a chair in your mind which consists of leaves. One leaf around the other, around the third one and the fourth. What will it be?
Oh, it'd be beautiful, I think. You'd have like doilies on it, and it'd be cushy.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'd be green, different colored greens. Very pretty.
And also there may be several chairs in one chair. So like smaller chair for a smaller child, and then the whole family of 7 people will have one chair. And so they will save time and space if they put this chair, one chair for 7 people into the van instead of taking 7 chairs.
So
that's
part
all
of
invention.
what you're saying is that you allow yourself to think the impossible, or what would seem to be impossible, or even impractical, to just let that develop, to let it flow and go. And
Exactly. What this MegaCreativity is leading actually to absolute creativity. Like, for example, never mind what you say, I will accept it, because there is a rule in me, why not every not? So you just take 2 elements out of any possible realm, and you'll combine them for me, and I'll say, yeah, that's possible, and then I'll find the solution for that.
Well, what is the main thing that really holds us back? I know as a kid growing up, teachers would say, well, you can't do that. And when you did say, why not? Because I said so. Well, actually,
or
that's what
you
my
got
mother would
graded
say.
for coloring in the line like everybody else, so that everybody's paper looked the same.
right.
I mean,
Exactly. And there is a book, by the way, which says, I think it's Alan Black, Broken Crayons. He teaches people to break the crayons and to color outside the lines. That's his main method and technique. And there are many other methods, about 200 now are available in the world, that can deliberately increase your creativity. Just you are intuitively creative, you are so good. But there is a method and technique that you can use for that. So I combined them and made this special system of education, which is called Genius Educational Methodology.
well, you also invented something called novology, which is the science of newness. What is that?
Well, first of all, it's for the first time. Sciences are not coming every day. Just the known science is cybernetics, which is Norbert Wiener, and maybe Mendel genetics. And this is the science which is about newness. You call it newness?
Newness.
Novology. So it's about newness. Newness is in the basis of creativity and innovation. But people think creativity is a mystery and innovation is a mystery. Now there is the founding concept that explains both. Now when I applied this novology to education, it led me to Genius Education Methodology, so increased the speed. When I applied it for publishing, that was the Guinness World Record for publishing.
And you received that award from, or that recognition from Guinness that you wrote and published.
Yes, the book was written in 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And it was published in 15 hours and 46 minutes.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
incredible.
And when we calculated, by the way, that what I'm talking is, genius is speed. Genius is the power of thinking, and it's speed. So the speed of publishing the book was increased 325,000 times.
Wow.
And creativity and MegaCreativity is 1 million times.
Well, if you have been inspired by Dr. Andy and you want to know more, we want you to have a free excerpt from his book. It's called Start Thinking Like a Genius. It'll help you begin to think outside the box, and who knows where that could lead. You may be inspired to learn a language, start a business, or redecorate your house. You can get a hold of this by calling 1-800-TIPS-102, but you need to call today because remember, today's offer is the one we've just told you about. Tomorrow there will be a different offer, so call for this today. You want to get a hold of it, and want to mention that MegaCreativity, the book that excerpt is coming from, written by Dr. Andy, is available in bookstores around the country, and it's a terrific book. It'll keep you glued as you're reading it.
On Amazon.com too.
And on Amazon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great.
It should be there.
Wonderful.
Well, stick with us because when we come back, Dr. Andy, my son, the chef, who's a genius, will show you how to make beef stroganoff, and we'll give you that recipe, and all your friends will be begging for this recipe because it is so fantastic, and it's going to keep them wondering what's in there, too, so stay tuned.
Can we taste it?
Well, of course.